we so much need active engagement from producers across the country. In many ways, I feel like, this is American agriculture at its most vulnerable point, but potentially as well at what could be our strongest point. But certainly as a group, we've got to come together and advocate for the right policies, whether that's on taxes, whether that's on tariffs. Certainly the Farm Bill, we've got to work together and be unified in getting that done. There's just so much, over the next several months during these first 100 or so days of the Trump administration where we could do so much, but we've really got to be together on it. I think when people understand the vulnerability, and that, those were the points I was trying to make, today, if we don't, farmers are going to face tremendously higher taxes. The Farm Bill won't get done. We could see some tariff policies that disrupt the free flow of a lot of agricultural products out there that could hurt prices at a time where we don't need, prices hurt any more than they already are. So I don't think we've got a choice, and I think that'll be the motivator. I think there's a lot of, potential out there. It's going to, involve a lot of working together, and we haven't seen a whole lot of that. But I see the differences on the Farm Bill today as being relatively small by historical standards, and I made that point to the audience. We should be able to get this done. It's not like we've got, giant chasms to bring together here. Relatively small differences. We can get a Farm Bill done. Tax policy, we can in effect eliminate estate taxes, for every kind of real producer out there, and that would be a good thing. We can have good tax policy, 199A extension. These are all sort of good things that are possible now that we have this incoming Trump administration that might have been more difficult otherwise. And also the regulatory environment. We just do not expect to see EPA, Food and Drug Administration, other regulatory agencies sort of being aggressively out there trying to dictate a lot to farmers in a Trump administration, and that's a positive development as well. Every sector in agriculture has tremendous labor shortages, and that's certainly a dominant issue in the dairy sector. We can come together on labor issues. It's going to be challenging in the Trump administration because anytime you talk about ag labor, it seems to open up a kind of a full border, control of the border kind of discussion. But I think we have a chance to overcome that if we work together. And again, all of agriculture has a similar interest here. We need more labor, period. And that's a common thread that I think we can work from. People, I don't think, fully appreciate the fact that we have $4 trillion of new taxes that are going to automatically take place if Congress doesn't get his act together and do something and send a bill to the president to stop that from happening. Much of that $4 trillion, not much, that's probably not fair, but a significant amount of that $4 trillion will fall back to agriculture in depreciation, 199A, estate taxes, all these kinds of things that we really can't afford now. So, more than anything else, we need our producers engaged on this tax debate so that Congress will make some tough decisions and get this thing extended so that these taxes will not come in at what would really be sort of the worst time for American agriculture.